My penis grows infinitely. You know, I was so pumped up. I was so ready to stream and everything. And then I took my medication, right, like an hour or so before. And now I feel like doing nothing. But I already said I was gonna stream, so I might as well, you know? So I just kind of feel, ooh, you know what I mean? Right now, so that's it. Like I was kind of pumped up and ready. I'm like, yo, it's storytelling time. You know, it's time to tell stories and shit. Alrighty. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? I'm drinking the water out here. The refreshing, tasting, immaculate water. Oh, she makes noise. Yeah, getting fucked in the ass. Alright. 12 syringes this time. I think I have 100 syringes. Let's check. Let me check about. Yep, I have over 100. So how on my tablet just want on my just went on my mom's game and I played a little and then watched you. I'm good. What about you? I'm okay right now. I just feel a little slow, but I'm okay. Because like I took my medicine before like an hour or two ago and now I kind of feel just you know, gift. No, I'm not gonna gift. I'm not gonna give, bro. The more you ask, the less like, you know what? I'm literally gonna skip this month for gifting. Literally gonna skip it. No, no, bro, no. You're asking way too much. No. Alrighty, let's start. Alrighty. Okay, what happens if I stop? That I'm still not gonna do it. I don't care. Oh fuck. Ugh. I'm so worried right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. I'm sorry. The medicine does make me a little more stressed, just overall, right? It stresses me out. I don't know why. There was a pallet right there, but I completely skipped by it. Okay, we're good. Whew, scared the hell out of me. So boring, just like my mom always says no for yes for once. It's because you ask too much, that's what. If you ask, this is the thing, if you want something, don't be too picky about it, you know? If you're constantly asked for something, right, and the person says I will eventually, right, and you keep asking, they're not gonna do it. You don't need to listen to me, right? But that's how life is. The more you ask, right? The more someone's less likely to do something. Allah, exactly. Like just ask a few times, right? If you're annoying, you can ask this thing. You can ask, but if you're annoying about it, right, then no one's gonna do what you want them to do. You know? That's why people who are really good at manipulating other people to do whatever they want, right? They're not like that. They make them feel bad about it. That's how, oh my, there's something in my fucking eye. You know? Demi, the famous word, bees dick away. I didn't get it from him. I got it from Spooky Loops. That's where I got it from. I remember him saying it, and then I started saying it. It might have been Demi though, but I'm not sure. But I remember just him saying it, you know. So I'm just a little bit, ooh, right now. Right. It's not like it makes me like just calmer. That's it. It just makes me dumb down and calmness. That's all. So like if I'm a little bit boring right now because I was really like amped for streaming, right? And it just kind of dumbs my it dumbs everything down about me by, and I have two, well technically I have three, but I took the stronger one just right now, right? And that's why I'm just really really calm right now, really calm. Weird part is though, when I get stressed out, it increases it by a lot, but it's a weird kind of stress that it increases it, but like it's weird to describe. That's what I would say. I don't watch Spooky no more, but Demi's a beast DOA. Exactly. Like if you want someone to do something, this might sound very fucked up, right? Don't don't get annoying when you can ask. You can keep asking, but make someone feel bad. That sounds horrible, right? But if you want to get what you want, just make someone feel bad, you know? And if they don't care, they just literally honestly don't give a fuck, you know? That's what I used to do. You just make someone feel bad about something until they actually do it. That's the one thing that's fucked up. I don't do that anymore, but to be honest, I'm so straight up honest right now. I really don't care. That's what I used to do. If I wanted someone to do something for me, dude, no talk about asking shit because people don't want to piss off your own business. Huh? Like you're more likely if someone you're literally more likely for someone to do something if you don't sound fucking annoying, and that's the truth because you're sounding annoying. You know what I mean? If you want to get something, you have to be smart about it, dude. We have all five. Hopefully it wears off soon, right? Um, I kind of like the feeling of it, but like for streaming, it's not good. I'm just really, not here right now. I have to go to a doctor tomorrow for my arm. Hope I can see Laura 13-year-old profile picture. Do you like her or something? Is that why? You're so stupid. Do you like her? That's cute. I remember when I was like a super young kid, I'd have like my crushes on like adults and stuff, right? Like I see like I was like I'd be like 16 years old, and there would be like a girl who would be like definitely a few years older than me, like 20 something, right? And I remember having my little crushes on them. It was like the cutest thing ever. So, Jelly Jerry, maybe, but also maybe. I said maybe. Yes, you like her. It's okay. You like her. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Bro likes Laura. I'm fucking dead. That's so cute. I will tell her when she comes back. Oh yeah, Laura's at work right now. I hope I don't sound too relaxed for you guys. I'm sorry. Not tired, just extremely relaxed. But it's weird because if I get into like a stressful situation, it amplifies it, but it's not like as bad, but it's like a weird kind of stress. Like the best way I can describe it is you're stressed, right? But like only like in your heart you feel stress, something like that. I don't know. I'm a shithead then. Wait, why are you a shithead? No hard, don't be snitch, or you're a shithead. Oh, okay, I didn't read that. Bro, please. I think she has a boyfriend, that's the funny part. I think she has a boyfriend. Bro's trying to Bro's trying to hit on a grown woman, right? Or she has a boyfriend. I'm fucking dead. Oh wait, is that Chucky? Yeah, that's Chucky right there. You see him? I'm gonna like transition somewhere else. That's Vajelli is already her boyfriend. Oh, he's still chasing me. I don't think she got a boyfriend, not gonna lie. Well, I think she has one. I don't know. I could be wrong about that though. You know? I don't know. You know, actually, I don't remember if I asked her or not. How old is she? I don't know. I don't know how she is. I'm gonna go back over here really quickly. Like, there's no. Ooh, okay. Why is snitches in this world? Gosh, she's 13. She said I think she said she was 23, right? Something like that. She's older than me. I'm only 22. Yeah, for my birthday, I literally had like a few snacks and that's it. You know, 20. Yeah, 23, 23. That's what she said at least. She said she was like 23, so. My eye is feeling dry because of the HCl, but that's not the thing that's messing me up right now. It's whatever the other thing is, you know. So let's go back in here, right? No, I'm 19, stupid. You're not 19. Betty's not 19 because one, he's way too retarded, right, to fucking act 19, and two, he said he's like 10 or 11 before, so I know how old he is. So he's like 19 and 13. No, you're not. He's not. Okay, let's be honest. Be honest with me right now, okay? Be completely honest with all. What? This nigga's Wi-Fi is actually crazy. That guy's Wi-Fi is actually. I'm not. You're not 19. I don't know any 19 that sounds as retarded as you do. Okay, I don't think you're 19, bro. I don't think you're 19. This discrimination is crazy as fuck, just like in school. Well, if you want people to like you, bro, just stop being annoying. That's literally the problem. I can literally see that right now. If you want people to like you, just stop being annoying. You know? I'm so sorry. I'm being so honest right now, guys. I hate being this honest, but you might, you know, I'm just being honest right now, you know? What's up, a little goopster? Nothing much, man. What about you? You okay, bro? How are you doing? How are you doing, bro? You know, I should have really picked up these water bottles that are in my room, but like I'm a fucking fat ass, so like, bruh, just wear a cap. Teacher says take it or detention. Well, yeah, that's how my school was as well. It's stupid, but you have to follow the rules, you know? You have to follow the rules or they can kick you out of school. Because I don't know if you know this, but if you go to school, your parents, if you go to a public school, especially, your parents fill out an information sketch thing, like a little booklet about you saying, giving you consent, right, in order for you to do things. You know what I mean? Right? 11 and 23 is crazy. So like when you sign up, when your parents sign you up for school and you're signing up, right? They like sign a piece of paper saying you're gonna follow all the rules and terms and conditions. That's why they're allowed to have, you know, you in detention and stuff. If you didn't know, like you have to follow them, or they're allowed to kick you and stuff because your parents already filled out that paper. That's the only reason you're able to go in public schools, anyways, as well. If you were wondering on, like, you know, they're allowed to kick you for that dumb stuff or detention, you know, because your parents already signed you. Oh my. Because like your parents already like signed you up for it, so. Oh wait, I thought. Ooh, wait 1 minute. Story time. No story time, bro. Not for you, man. No story time. No story time. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way I did that to this man. Don't care, or they can kick me. I hate school. It's cool. Well, that's why you see. That's why no one likes you, bro. If you're getting bullied, I can see why now. I'm not trying to be a dickhead or anything, right? But do you guys know something? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something if it's like correct and oh, he's right there. I'm gonna tell you guys something statistically kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys are gonna believe me when I say this, right? Please don't come right here. Oh, I'm about to tell you guys something crazy. Oh, you dickhead. No, that's true. Like, that's literally true. Like, if you're annoying, which I can kind of see you're annoying, right? I'm sorry for being so fucking honest right now, right? But like, I can kind of see why people wouldn't like you. You're kind of obnoxious, you know what I'm saying? You're just kind of obnoxious. It's not me trying to be a dick or anything. I just kind of see why now, you know? I think they have updated that perk or something, so... Can I tell you guys something though? Are you guys ready? Jelly, who's the most annoying viewer? I don't really have an annoying viewer, I don't. Like, I can see how people can find you obnoxious or annoying, but I don't find you obnoxious or annoying. You know? Like, it's very hard to get on me, but I could tell that if you want people to like you... No, okay, if you guys don't know this, right? If you guys don't know this, people who tend to like popular kids or popular people in life, right? Who seem to have every single friend, each of them has something in common. And it's this one thing. It doesn't, what do you call it? None of this other stuff matters, right? You know? But the most important thing is literally this. It's most people who are really popular, or, you know, like people like a lot, and that you like a lot of people like a certain person, right? I think I'm kind of fucked right here. So no, okay, so this is how it works. Pretty much, right? People who are the most likable, they are the ones who always, and it's always been proven by science, right, is that the reason that people like them is because that person who's popular likes all those people. The majority of the cases, that's all one thing popular people have in common, is that they like pretty much everybody. That's why people tend to stick to them more. Every single, like, the majority of like all cases, right? If you're a likable person, a guy or whatever, right? That means you tend to like people, like, you know, in certain ways, you know what I mean, right? That's why, you know. I literally like put my headphones down. I don't care. I don't care about popular. That's bullshit. Every kid does, unless you're psychopathic. Every kid cares about it, unless you're psychopathic or emotionless, like person. Then no, you don't care, but you do care. Every kid does. You know. It's normal to care. I cared too at one point. The whole reason people like being liked, and the whole reason people want to, like, you know, people laugh at them and stuff, right? Not with them, not at them, right? Is because of how your brain works. It's pretty normal to want love, like, from other people, even though you don't quote unquote care. It's a really normal thing, because as a human, right, we always want, like, to be accepted by a group of people, you know what I mean? So you saying that, right, unless you're psychopathic or you have like an emotional condition where you can't feel empathy, is a complete lie, because we all do things to make us happy. So that's a complete lie. Like, even when I say I don't care, right? You know, even when I say I don't care, right? Yes, I do care, but the only reason I say that, right, is not to seem like a little emotionless bitch, because why would you not want people to like you? That doesn't make any sense. Unless you're a psychopathic, and those people, like, or not sociopathic, excuse me, and they can't feel anything, right? And it's not because they're bad people or anything, it's actually a mental disorder, right? It's not bad. They can still form relationships with people in a meaningful way, you know what I mean? But that's like a really, like, big thing on, like, why, you know, certain people are liked more than, you know, other people. It's mainly just because of that reason. So if you were wondering on why, like, saying that you don't want to be popular or anything, right, you know, Why you mean shit about, huh? Like, if you want people to like you, you say you have to start liking other people regard like something about them. You don't have to like them necessarily as a person, but if you start liking other people, you will become, people will start liking you more, you know. And just being less obnoxious is going to help you a lot. You probably don't see how obnoxious someone can be, right? But it's genuinely true. You can tell a lot about a person by the way they act, you know. If you're obnoxious, right, you probably think it's the funniest thing in the world, but other people are not going to like it, you know, because no one wants to be around an obnoxious person. Even if like, even like there's like the only difference, right, the only difference between you and like a popular said humor isn't that much, right? They probably most likely like have the same humor as you, but the only thing is they're not seen as obnoxious, they're seen as a cool chill person versus someone who's unlikable. You guys probably have the same amount of humor, you guys could probably joke around, right? You just overexert yourself over a joke or something like that, and that's the issue why people wouldn't like you. You know, you overexert yourself too much on one things, or you seem a little bit off or a little bit creepy when you say certain things. You could say the same thing, right? But depending on what you say, right, that's the reason why people are going to dislike you, or, you know, not like you. You know what I mean? It's just how you say it. Excuse me, that's what I meant. It's just how you say it, that's all. You know, that's what I've noticed, at least. You know what I mean? I'll be right back, give me a second. All right, like I'll be honest with you guys. I used to be a really bad manipulator. I would manipulate to people for them to think a certain way so that A, they wouldn't leave me, or they would continue to be friends with me. Or the third option is that I wanted them to do something for me, right? So I literally manipulated people, right, to the point that they would do pretty much a lot for me. Not everything, because you can't let people, you know, if some people are like emotionally smarter, right, you know, they're harder to manipulate, you know what I mean, you know. But the people who are get swayed by compliments and stuff, it's way easier to manipulate those people than people who genuinely hear it all the time and they don't care, you know. What I used to do is this. I'm gonna tell you something. So basically, really quickly, to say, you know, to sum it up, right, it's basically like this. So I used to have this one kid, right, excuse me, so when I was back in school, right, and I wanted to manipulate him until doing whatever I wanted, right, because I was a little fucking asshole. So I literally started trying to be friendly with him, and you have to match people's vibe. If you're a very energetic person and you're trying to control someone who's not that very energetic, you cannot be super super happy and lovey towards them, because they're not going to listen to you, because that's an immediate red flag, right? Even if you don't subconsciously think it, because and the people that we like and stuff act kind of like us, so you have to act like that person. And that's what I did with him. He was more of a chill, laid back guy, not giving a fuck, right? That's what I did do. And then I would slowly start making him do things as a favor, but you can't do that before the mind manipulation. So what I would do is reminding me like a little bit of things here and there. So nothing, you cannot, like, you know, remind them of anything big because they won't remember, but you want to remind them of something small, like, oh, you know, can you tell me if I have homework here, or can you tell me this, right? I'm sorry, dude. Just little things like that. Eventually over time, right, you accidentally thought, ooh, I dropped my pencil right next to them, can you just pick it up for them really quickly, right? Oh, that's not a big deal, man, I'll go pick it up. And that's how you slowly transition into them doing whatever you want, you know. You know what I mean? And that's what I used to do. I used to slowly do that, right? And especially if the person really like compliments, or I can tell the person wasn't emotionally there, if you give happiness as a reward, they're more likely to do something for you because they like that feeling and they want to reciprocate it to you. You know, that's how. If you're dealing with someone who constantly gets complimented, you can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't compliment them on what everyone else does, you know? You kind of have to act like a bitch towards them, but in a joking, funny manner. That's how you get to those people. And this might sound fucked up, and please don't use this as a tutorial to get to, you know, people, whoever you want, right? But this genuinely does work because I used to do it all the time, right? You just, the most important thing is you have to analyze if someone's naturally a happy person or a depressed person. Depressed people are easier to control than happy people because they're already so low self-esteem, you know? You know what I'm saying? I would say normal people are the hardest to control because even if somebody's really smart, the only downside they have is you, what do you call it, being around them because of being their, you know, their intelligence, right? You know, like it's really easy to control like super smart people. It's not that hard, right? Because most of them get egotistical about how smart they are, just something like that referencing towards them, you know? You know what I mean? Like that. And I would say dumb people are sometimes too hard to what do you call it, like, so sometimes harder than intelligent people, right? Just because, you know, they don't understand as much, you know what I mean? But sometimes they can. It just depends what kind of dumb person you find, because people are dumb in some areas and people are not dumb in other areas, you know what I mean, right? That's kind of it, you know? And I'm not trying to give you guys a tutorial or anything when I say this, right? This is just how I used to manipulate people for them doing whatever I want. It would start as super small favors, excuse me, not flavors, right? And then they would spiral into bigger and bigger things, you know? That's how I would do it, you know? And it sounds really fucked up, but that's the genuine honest truth, you know? Alright, give me a second. Not a lie, I don't really talk to a lot of people because I'm kind of scared of what they will think about me and shit. That's kind of the problem. If you are scared of what people think, right, you're going to be seen as a creep and a weirdo because you don't talk, right? And in human nature, that isn't normal, you know? So for an example, you know, the quiet kid meme, you know, that he has a gun and everything, right? The only reason that people think that is because it's unnatural for a human not to talk as much. You know what I mean? It's not natural for a human to talk. Like barely to talk, excuse me, like at all. So people get freaked out by that because that's not normal, you know? That's why. That's why. I just don't want to get bullied again or have forced to leave my group and then never play with friends again. Well, you have to take that risk if you want to make friends with new people, but what I can give you, oh shit. If you want to make a lot of friends, if you want to have more friends or anything, just try to like something from everybody, even if you don't agree with their points or anything, right? Try to like something from every single buddy, even if it's a little bit, like, oh, I like your hair, or I like your this, right? You're more likely to be friends with them, you know what I mean? And you're more likely for them to talk to you and for them to like you like that, you know? You have to start liking people, right? Not necessarily their feelings, but something about them, you know? That's how you become friends with people and stuff, you know what I mean? What do you think that they'll insult you or kick you? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick right now, but the most likely reason they do that is just because you're obnoxious. That's it. People don't like obnoxious people. That's all, you know? You are a funny kid and you can be a really funny kid or, you know, whatever, right? But you just seem a little bit obnoxious, and I think that's why people don't like you. You know? It just, you're like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but that's what I can tell already from you just typing in chat, you know? It's just obnoxiousness. People don't like annoying people, that's all. I just didn't. No, it's not. Even if you don't do anything, it's the way you act towards things, right, that make you look annoying. Because if I was like a random kid in class and you acted this way, right, towards me, I wouldn't want to be friends with you because I don't want to be friends with people who are fucking loud. You know, loud and not funny, loud and pretty annoying, right? That's why I'm not trying to be a dick or anything when I say this, and I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, right? But I'm sorry, I'm literally on my medicine right now. You know, my medicine like makes me like genuinely think more rationally. I'll still talk a lot, but I think way more rationally, right? You know what I mean? Because that's the side effect. That's probably most likely the truth. Is the reason people don't like you is you seem obnoxious. Even if you say things normally, the way you say no and stuff, right? That's why, you know. That's it. No, you're not annoying me or anything, right? I'm just telling you why kids don't like you. You know, if you have like a problem making with friends and stuff, right? That's the reason. You don't annoy me, but that's what I can get the vibe off of you, you know? Right. Even the way people text versus talking, right? It like you can tell like a lot by someone texting, you know? It's nothing bad or anything because you're a kid, right? But that's just the blatant truth, though. That's like the blatant truth, you know? Unlike, you know, why that probably is the case, to be honest, you know? Like me personally, if I would have to say something about me, why do I seem, what do you call it? Some people don't and do like me, right? Let me think about this really quickly. I think it's one main reason why people stay weird from way away from me, right? Is because I'm kind of scary and also I'm very self-conscious, right? About things, you know what I mean? I just kind of seem very like I would say intimidating if you went up to me, right? I kind of seem, you know, intimidating. That's what I would say that, you know? Jelly, you say he's obnoxious here, but I think he's just a quiet and doesn't do anything in real life. He seems obnoxious at all. No, that's like even if you're quiet, right? The moments you do talk, I'll give you an example, right? I'll give you an example really quickly, right? So the moments you do talk, right? Let's say you're talking, let's say you barely talk, but the moments you do talk, when you speak, it sounds obnoxious. I think that's what's going on with him. He might not talk too much, right? But when he does talk, it just seems really annoying. And that's why people steer clear of him, right? And it's not to, you know, offend you or anything or to be a dick to you, right? That's probably just most likely the case, you know? That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to be, even if you talk a little bit, but the moments you talk, right, it's like fucking cancerous. No one's gonna like you. And that's just the truth, right? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Because behaviors can be learned and unlearned, right? But that's what I could see why people wouldn't like you. And this is not me trying to be a dick or anything, right? This is just me, what I can tell off you. I don't know. I might be wrong or anything like that, but I'm really good at telling how people are. If I get to know them or like to talk, right, I can tell how they are. Like I have this one viewer, right, that will listen to people slightly and then always be a little argumentative bitch, right? He argues back, he doesn't listen, he doesn't take criticism that well, right? He'll make something big into something small, right? And that's insecurity. We all have insecurity, but the way we deal with it, right, really depends on your own person. The way I deal with insecurity is I'll tell you guys something, right, but I won't say it out loud. Like if I feel insecure about something, I will not tell anybody because I know I have to deal with it myself, you know? And that's the whole reason on why I don't tell people. Like obviously you guys, but in real life, I don't be telling people what I'm insecure about because I find it not, you know, regardless. You know, I mean, not regardless, excuse me, I find it none important to them. Why should they care about my issues, you know? That's why I don't say it. I'll say it to you guys, but in people in real life, I won't say things like that, you know? Just because they probably don't care and I don't want to seem insecure, that's all. You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna get at it. Well, I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I'm so sorry. Whenever I talk to an extreme quiet person, I make them feel insecure around me and never stop me. They never stop talking. This I can't say a word. It's full yapping. If you talk around a quiet person too much and they're naturally quiet, they're not gonna like you. Just letting you know. Some of them will, right? Some people don't talk just because they can't make friends, right? So they don't even try or they're too shy. But if someone's a genuine, honestly quiet kid, like that's their personality, they don't really care about making friends or anything like that. Like it'd be cool if they like, you know, people like them, but you know, it's like, you know, whatever, right? They will get freaked out if you're talking constantly to them. That's just something about quiet people is that they want to be surrounded by other quiet people and they will talk to them, right? But if you're constantly chatting and yapping and yapping and yapping, you're gonna make them uncomfortable because they're not used to that, someone talking that much, you know? Because I used to make the same mistake when it came to this kid named Cord. I used to talk to this name kid Cord name all the time, right? And I would talk constantly. I'd be friendly and everything, but he would feel uncomfortable because I would talk too much. And his friends were relatively, you know, they were talkative, but they weren't, one, different personality, and two, they weren't as yappy as I was, right? So he was more comfortable about his own friend group than he was with someone who was being genuinely nice to him because he didn't like me. I know he didn't like me, and that's the mistake I would make, is that I would yap too much in front of him. Like he would laugh at some of the stupid shit I said, right? But the only reason he laughed is because I looked retarded. He's not laughing at my jokes, he's laughing at me, you know? That's why. You know what I mean? And in the WhatsApp group and my friends, both my bully sent a voice note, and it's because I talk too much. I don't care. Fuck it. If I talk a lot, you can talk a lot. That's not the issue. If you talk a lot or not, there's people who are likable that talk a lot. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. The reason that people don't like you is the way you talk. That's it. Like, think about it like this. I'll give you a really good example. Give me a second. A really good example of this is listen up. So let's say you have to do a project at school, okay? And two kids have the same response. Yo, let's get this done versus okay, let's get this done. It's the same word, right? But the way you say things has a really big impact on how people feel around you. It's just human psychology, you know? If like one person seems cheery, energetic, but they seem like if I heard that, I'd be really, really weirded out. Like, but I would like their attitude versus someone acting depressed, right? Which is probably more of a I don't give a fuck person, right? You know, and like doesn't really care. You know what I'm saying, right? It just really depends on who you're working with. You know, same thing with friendships, right? The better the vibe you can match, the better the friendship is going to be, regardless. You know, it's literally all about that. Literally all about that. So just in real life, sometimes when I have super nice people beg to me so much, right? They probably don't beg to you so much. You probably just see that because you like it. Remember, we will like guys are more likely to remember good things, right? And like really good things and really, really bad things, you know, but like, you know, the bad outweighs the good, you know what I'm saying? So like me, I literally, for some reason, as a guy, right, I don't get complimented that much, but when I do get complimented, I remember the majority of my compliments, you know? Like I can remember the majority of my compliments. It's just that if people don't like you, it's just that, like I said before, you know, it's just that. I don't know if I could be wrong about this, right? But I always hyper analyze literally everything. You know what I'm saying? I always hyper analyze everything, so it could literally just be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a dick though when I say this. I'm sorry. I'm not geeked or anything, but I'm just so I don't give a fuck right now that, you know, that I'm kind of thinking, you know, this certain way and stuff. So excuse me for that. You know, you angry or annoyed by me? Sorry if you are. No, I'm not. I don't get angry or annoyed by you, but I can see why people, you know, would get irritated by you. You know what I'm saying, right? I can tell you're a genuine sweet person, right? Most people are sweet, just most people don't know how to, you know, like come off as, you know, not like, you know, like them, not like that. You know, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I just took my medicine, dude, and if I'm being too honest with you guys, I'm sorry. I'm a very honest person, so stop the cap. No, I did take my medicine. No, not that. Sometimes you annoyed by me a lot. Thought you could hide it. You're not an what do you call it? You're just irritating sometimes. That's all. But like, are you like downright annoying? No, but I can see why you could be irritating. You know. You have to remember that I like a lot of people from like different backgrounds, right? I like liking somebody, right? Like I told you, I like liking somebody, right? Even if we don't agree on something about them, you know? Because I want to be a nice person to everybody, that's why. What is VD? Ah. Wait, what? Oh no, wait, what? What the fuck? Left did not hit me, y'all. That did not hit me. That did not hit me. That did not hit me. I was so far away from that. That did not hit me, guys. That's actually some bullshit. That did not hit me. What the fuck was that? Yo, tell Laura sorry about yesterday 13 profile picture. No, she doesn't. She probably doesn't care. To be honest, she probably doesn't care. No, I'm not trying to be an asshole, though. I'm sorry if I'm being honest with you guys right now. I usually wouldn't say this stuff, but I'm on my meds, so I'm just kind of like, oh, just honest. Looney Tunes hitbox. I'm not even joking. Did that hit me or no? I can't tell if that hit me or no. I don't know if that did or not. You know what I mean? Like, I literally can't tell. I had a viewer, right? I could tell he was fat. Oh my action. I'm dead. I'm literally dead. I'm literally dead. I'm literally dead. I'm literally dead. I literally went into the realm, right? And he was right there. What the actual fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, literally, what the actual fuck? Like, I went into the portal and I got fucked instantly. Bro, I remember I was going against a killer called Hidden in VD and I got down by so far away. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I said Looney Tunes ass hitbox, bro. Right. Bro hit you over Bluetooth. He's got the Bluetooth Chinese connection. You know, like the speakers and shit. Exactly like that. You know, I can tell my medicine's wearing off a little bit. I can tell. Just a little bit, though. Alright, let's hopefully get this done. You know what I mean? Let's just get this done. Excuse me, I burped. Excuse me. We have this pallet right here. We've been streaming for 43 minutes. Bro hit me all the way from China. Yeah, he did. He hit you. Great products, China. Great products, bro. Do you know this Asian song called My Son's So Dumb? No, I don't know that Asian song. I don't really listen to Asian music, to be honest. I don't. If I'm talking too low right now, I'm sorry. I just don't care right now. Well, I do care. Don't get me wrong, I do. But I'm still trying to talk and everything, so. Last time I drank too much coffee, I started stuttering. Like I was streaming and everything, and I drank too much coffee and I literally started stuttering. This is literally the last generator as well. My throat is kind of hurting again. I think I'm talking a little bit too much, to be honest. Alright, let me get this shit down really quickly. Alright, I'm gonna open this and then I'm gonna start opening my water bottle as well. Alrighty. Let me open this door really quickly. So, almost there. Almost there. I don't know if, you know, I kind of feel like opening this immediately, but let's just wait a little bit, you know? Let's just wait a little bit. Is he gonna go get that person? I kind of want to get out. Well, I do want to get out just because it's a Bubba, you know? Yesterday, by my friend's B-Day, I might have drunk too much milkshake and my stomach was sore as fuck. That's so stupid. I tell you something, when I was younger, do you know what Secret Santa is or no? Do you know what Secret Santa is or no? Like, you know what, I'm just gonna get out of here because I don't think we're gonna go for the save. Sam, I need your penis, Sam. So we were doing Secret Santa when I was a kid, right? And I got this really big chocolate bar for like my last gift and everything, right? You know, I remember getting like this really, really huge chocolate bar. And I wanted to finish everything. One, because I love chocolate, but also two, because I know my mom, if she saw the candy bars, she probably wouldn't let me eat it fully. My dumbass could have probably hid it in my backpack and everything, right? But for some reason, I literally just ate the entire thing and I got like so fucking, I felt sick afterwards. Basically, I think, I don't know if this is in Canada as well, but in Secret Santa is basically where everyone puts their name in the hat, right? And you shake the name. I mean, you shake the hat, right? And everyone chooses from what you may call it. Everyone chooses a random person, right, to do Secret Santa with, and you for 7 days, right, give someone no, for 5 days, excuse me, Monday till Friday, you get them a gift every single day, right? It can be something small or little, but you have to make sure your big gift is huge. You know what I'm saying, right? And basically, that you would receive gifts as well, but also, you would have to give gifts to people and stuff. And I was scared my mom was gonna find this huge fucking ass chocolate bar. So I literally ate the full thing, right? Even though I was super full and I still couldn't finish it, but I finished the majority of it. But like over here in America, they put acidic acid in chocolate, which is something you can actually eat. I'm pretty like it's the same thing that's in vinegar, I believe, right? But it's a little bit of that in chocolate. And if you eat too much chocolate here in the United States, your throat will start burning a little bit because of the acidic chocolate. You can actually taste it a little bit if you eat chocolate. It's not bad or anything, right? But for some reason, when chocolate was first, came here to the United States, right? They made it originally with no citric acid, but eventually they added citric acid, and now all the big companies, Hershey's, Kit Kats, they all add this citric acid just to give that little pungent kick to it for some reason. I don't really like it, but I don't mind it too much as long as I don't eat too much chocolate, you know? It's literally just that. Bitch, my mom, if she sees me with full chocolates and I want to eat the full chocolates one, but always save well yeah, you know what I mean. Me personally, the only reason you should worry about sweets is just because of like diabetes and some heart disease, right? And I think it's mainly due. It could literally the main fact could be just because if you eat sugar, that's the thing that makes most Americans fat is just processed sugars. Like if you ever were to come to America, a lot of people here are like the majority over are like either overweight or fat just because of that reason, just because of the sugars that are added into food and the processed food that that they're being added to. Because here in America, Red, in order to make bread, they have to completely drain all the nutrients from the wheat that bread's made from, so all the nutrients gets drained out completely. And the only reason they do that is so they can preserve the actual bread longer here in America. But then you have the issue of it not making one, not making you full, and two, not giving your body the nutrients that it needs because they strip all the grains of it, you know. And sometimes they use fillers and sugars, right, and everything. And I know people freak out about this, but I don't know if people know this. You could literally just make your own bread. You can literally just make your own bread. Like people will freak out over this. No, make your own bread. If you make your own bread, it's oh, what the fuck? Fuck. I don't know, man. Bro, I'm scared to sleep tonight. Why are you scared to sleep? Why are you scared to sleep? Sorry, I spilt water and I'm trying to clean it up. Why are you scared to sleep tonight? I don't know.
Wait, no!
Because there's this stupid fucking spider that wants to bite me. Oh yeah, you live somewhere else. I forgot. Do you guys have like a lot of spiders over there or no? Spiders, yeah, I get that. I remember once I had like this little black spider. I didn't sleep on my bed for like 3 days. I remember that shit was hilarious. Just ask your parents to get like spider killer or something like that, and then just or like the powder, and just put it like across like your bed and stuff. You should just ask them to get some other, some things to kill the spiders with, because you do live in South Africa. I don't know how like how dangerous spiders can be over there. I was about to say it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but like you live in South Africa, so it could be a big deal. I sometimes, yeah, you should really tell them to get that then. You should really tell them to get like a special powder for spiders to kill them and stuff. Because like, I don't know how dangerous they could be. Yeah, spiders are creepy and stuff. I get them. You know how like, oh, I don't know if you know, but if you're scared of spiders, you're called, it's like, then like, I forgot what it's called. It's not spider phobia, it's Tranacophobia. I forgot what terrain. I don't know. I don't think it should be classified as a phobia, A tarantula. Are you serious? A tarantula is massive. Are you sure? Is it like the size of my hand or like the size of like a hand? You know what I mean? If it's like the size of your hand, then yeah, you should be scared, right? But also, tarantulas can't kill you. For the longest time, I thought tarantulas were poisonous. Tarantulas are, what do you call it? Well, I'm pretty sure they are poisonous. Their poison isn't enough to kill you. You know? I used to be scared of them, but I don't think they're enough to kill you because people, hold them and stuff, but also people hold dangerous stuff, so you could literally say that about anything. How you doing, Keo? If it's a tarantula, oh fuck no, I'm moving. You're not moving. They are poisonous, but they, yeah, something like that. Or they release so little poison, right? They could probably kill you if they release more, I think, something like that, but they can't because of the poison stuff. I'm good, but still sick. Yeah, you'll recover. Don't worry. You'll recover. Just make sure you drink a lot of water. You will definitely start feeling better. If you drink a lot of water, what I do, what happens is when I do that, my body starts feeling better in the third day. So, like, bro, I'm not even kidding. This morning, oh my god, I found, shake my head. Like, yeah, I feel like dog shit right now. Drink water. There's not, if you have a cold, I don't know if you guys know this. Right, I watched this pharmacist dude. He gives me like fucking advice on like fucking what you should take when you're cold. What you should take if you have a cold, the best thing you can go out and buy right now if you have a cold is actually, you're never gonna expect this. It's zinc. Zinc is actually the best way to get rid of a cold, because is there anything, okay, is there anything to get rid of a cold like out there in America in like stores? Necessarily no. Most cold medicines will do very little or no, if not at all, right? So what you should get, the things that do work is if your throat hurts, cough syrup, or not that cough syrup stuff, or like that cough spray stuff in your throat, that 100% works. And another thing that works, right, is zinc. For some reason, right, I don't know why, zinc actually helps you recover faster than most medications. Literally get zinc, right? Zinc will help you. If you have a cold, zinc will help you. Out of like everything, I'm pretty sure zinc will help you the most, which is weird because it's like a vitamin, but you know. I found some bites probably on the same arm, bro. Every, have you ever seen a black widow or any of that type of venomous spiders, Jelly? Yeah, I've seen black widows, tarantulas, yeah, I've seen like really big spiders, yeah. I've seen them before. Let me stand up straight. Dude, my nose is draining. I cannot stop. Why is my nose every single time it annoys me? If you have like a lot of fucking congested nose, the whole reason why you make mucus when you're really sick is because your voice, your throat and nose are trying to compensate for the dryness, because when you get sick, those holes, pores become extremely dry, so your body creates an over excess amount of mucus in order to compensate, because it's going to feel a little sore. That's why your body does that. The best thing you can do is constantly blow your nose out, but the best overall solution, if you want to hear a genuine solution, right, and not a cheap solution, I give you a cheap solution, but if you genuinely want to get rid of that stuff, I'd recommend buying one of those machines that you have to put both of your nose through, right? Like this little water container, or no, you put these, like, it's like these little two things or one thing, you put one through nose, right? And you hold your breath, and then it will shoot out all the snot that comes out of your nose. That's the only way to genuinely feel better without any like medication or anything, right? Besides zinc. If you don't want to feel like mucus down your throat or your nose, you want to go ahead and buy one of those.
Wait, no.
Nasal drops? No, it's a type of machine. I forgot what it's called, but it's like this. It's a type of machine where you like put it through your nose, right? And then like it will squirt water, you know what I'm saying, right? And then they get out of your nose. That's literally the best way you can do for snot. You could take medication, right? And some medication could help you for that, but the best thing you can do for a cold is water, rest, and zinc. Those is like those three things, right? Okay, what the fuck did I just see? Oh shit. Like those are literally like the best things you can take for being, you know, getting a cold without having to go to the hospital is zinc, rest, a lot of water, right? In that machine if you don't want to feel congested. Those are lifesavers. I can't explain what I just saw right now. What? A ghost? Like, you know how flames are shaped, right? Yeah. But did you not see a shadow of a flame? Flames don't have shadows, by the way. Did you know that or no? Flames don't have shadows. So like if you light something on fire, if you light something on fire, the fire will actually not have a shadow. Did you guys know that or no? And there's a very simple explanation. Light cannot have a shadow. What is shadowing? Light cannot have a shadow. That's why fire can't have a shadow. The source of it cannot, you know? A lot of people who aren't religious think about it that way. It's really hard to comprehend your mind, right? About there being a God, but that's how you want to think that there's a God. So you know how like fire can't create a shadow, right? It's just there. It just exists. It's just there. Same thing with God. It's just there. He's just there. That's my best explanation for God. I can't explain him because I was created, you know? You know what I mean? I was created. He wasn't created. He is just. You know? And a lot of people can't fucking wrap their hand around, excuse me, head, and neither can I. He's just there. It's just there. Same thing with fire. It just happens. You know? Like light cannot make light cannot create shadows. Same thing with God. God is just there. I can't explain it. It's just the same concept, you know? Well, where Bobby at? I haven't seen him in a long she in a long time. Bro, see in a long fucking time. No, he is here from time to time. Not all the time though. Like, I don't know what the kid will be, you know, is doing. Yeah, it's all a ghost or orb or something. It could just be he. What I tend to find, right, most of the time, is that if you see like a ghost or something, it's probably incorrect. People who are more traumatized or have more physical or mental trauma than when they were younger will more likely see fucking ghosts and stuff and figures. That is proven. Another thing that's proven as well is that also this is not including schizophrenia or different kinds of schizophrenia. You know, schizophrenia is, you know, weird. You know what I'm saying? You're my bad. You're good. Right. It could literally just be that you saw something really quickly and your brain is trying to, it's kind of like this. I don't know if you know this, right? But if you were to look directly like in the middle of something and then you see your peripheral vision and there's certain colors like red or blue, right? Sometimes you can put them like to the side. I forgot this was a particular test I forgot, right? But when you're looking through the middle of your eyes and then you can kind of see what's around you but not fully, that's your peripheral vision, right? And some of your peripheral vision isn't actually there, so what you're seeing isn't actually there. Your brain is just assuming what it is. That's why if you flinch, like someone, like you think something's about to hit you and you flinch, right? But it was just something really small. It wasn't like, you know, it was nothing coming at you. It's because your peripheral vision is trying to guess to keep you safe. That's what your peripheral vision does. It's not complete, you know, 100%, right? You know, accuracy, because even if you're looking both, like if you can, some people can disalign their eyes to look at the right and left. I can do that, right? That's how your vision works. So what you're looking directly in front of you and what you see on your sides, your brain is just it's very correct on what you can see, but sometimes your brain can't correctly guess what's there, so you missee things and you just assume the worst. You know, the whole reason you do that is to keep yourself alive. But you know, the whole problem with schizophrenia is that you will hallucinate, and there's different kinds, different forms of schizophrenia. Schizophrenia can go anywhere from hearing voices to seeing auditory illusions to not showering for like 2 weeks. You're about to shower and then you don't shower. You know what I mean? That's a type of schizophrenia as well. Or having a very dangerous type of schizophrenia is auditory illusions, right? And like illusions, no, auditory and illusions, right? And another really, really scary thing. Oh fuck, this cunt gets it out so quickly. What the fuck? What the Wi-Fi you cack shit?
Get off!
Face rev, face rev, face rev. What do you mean face rev? I thought he was here at first, that's why I moved away, so... Yeah. Ugh. Don't know what rev means. You know. No, you wow. Don't know what rev means, no. Unless you're talking about face reveal. I already did a face reveal. You weren't here, but I already did a face reveal. Or you might have seen me, I don't remember. I don't remember at all. It could have been you, but you know, I don't remember, so. Sharp, sharp. Gay, gay. You gay as shit. Damn, nigga, shit, damn. Okay, anyways. Play rock that body. I can't play that. Copyright. Oh, my fucking actual ass move, fucking dipshit. Oh, my actual fuck, I forgot. I literally forgot, fuck.
No, no, no!
This bitch, I'm sorry. I'm getting like a this bitch fucked me up because her retarded. I'm sorry. I really don't want to get mad, but my medication's starting to fucking wear off, right? Because I can fucking actually start fucking thinking the crazy shit I usually think. Betty, you talking to the demons in your head? I'm sorry. My medication's actually wearing off because I can feel myself getting angry again. What do you mean? Do you guys know there's a type of schizophrenia, right? Well, people like, I'll give you an example. There's a type of there's a type of schizophrenia on where you will like be sitting down. I'll give you an example. You'll be sitting down, right? Chilling and everything, you know, and then you'll have a really irrational thought. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're sitting down, right? And then you say, "Well, I need to go outside because I want to start living outside, right?" And then you'll start grabbing your stuff. And the only problem with that though is it will be like negative freezing outside. You know what I mean? Like some schizophrenia is literally just like a very irrational thoughts, like extremely irrational. Like you'll be normal 1 second and then you're like, oh, I need to go out and I need to go on someone's yard and pretend to be a wild animal. That's how like people's schizophrenia, right? Soda pop sucks putos. Do you guys know that or no? That's the really scary part. Like you can like be in your couch, right? And then out of nowhere, you need to go to the need, right? To touch, like, you know, to go, excuse me, and like go. Like I have the same thing, right? But I don't think it's schizophrenia. I just have irrational thoughts sometimes, right? Where I need to go do something or I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? Like I'll give you an example. Like sometimes I need to lock the door. So this is something about me. I will go into the bathroom and I need to lock the door 3 times because if I don't lock it 3 times right, it's gonna still somehow magically open even though I don't, you know, open it. Hello, hey, what's up, Fabian? How are you doing, bro? How's your day going so far? Don't come here and ruin the fucking mood, then just piss off. What? I know Idol is much better than Soda Pop. What are you talking about? How's your day going, Fabian? How's your day going, bro? No, but I'll be honest with you. I've not told anybody this yet, right? But sometimes I have really irrational thoughts. Like I'll be chilling, right? And then I need to go and I need to do something, but it's not as bad as like these other extreme cases, like the doorknob example. Sometimes I'll shower, right, and everything. This is not normal at all. And I haven't told anyone this because they might think I'm crazy. But Jelly Betty is tweaking. Can I ban him for 6 years? No, that's just him being him, man. That's just him being him, you know. I'll give you an example though, really quickly. One example was a doorknob. So like sometimes I shower, right? And when I have the shower, I'm not even joking, this is not normal. Will bare least minimum will only lock it once, but I will literally go unlock it, lock it, unlock it, lock it, unlock, lock it, unlock, lock it, and I will literally do that 7 or 8 or even 10 times sometimes, right? Because in my head, someone's gonna still manage to get here somehow, so I have to constantly do it. Same thing with the lights. Sometimes, right? Sometimes when I turn the lights off and like, you know how like the bathroom has like that air stuff, right? So you can air out the, you know, get the hot air out when you take a shower or, you know, bad smells, but I think it's for the shower, right? Something really weird about me is that I have to turn them off at the same time or I don't feel right. And if I don't turn off them at the same time, I will go back and turn it off, or I need to go, you know, I need to go and I need to touch the door a certain amount of times, or I feel like I'm gonna die or something bad's gonna happen, you know? Or if I don't do something specific at a specific time, right, I feel like something bad's gonna happen, you know? Throughout the years, it definitely has gotten better, you know? I don't really, you know, do that stuff quite as much, right? I will still have like really weird things that I do, but it's not to that extent anymore. But that's something I have done my entire life. You know. Can you play Killer next? Should I play Killer, guys? I have not played Killer in forever, dude. It's been over years since I played Killer. I used to, when I started playing this game, Jelly doesn't really play Killer on stream. Yeah, I haven't really played Killer, to be honest. I know. I don't want to tell anybody like these thoughts that I have sometimes, right? It used to be much worse, but I like, you know, it's just because my mom, like last time my mom figured out I had ADHD, right? And my mom was like, she told the doctors, oh, you know, he's not crazy. You know, that's like her first, that was like her first response, right? You know what I mean? And like, that's why I don't want to tell people that sometimes I need to do specific things, right? Or I feel like I'm going to die. Like, it's a really weird feeling, but I literally will, like, you know, do certain things, right? Because in my head, I tell myself I'm going to die, or something bad's gonna happen, or my girlfriend's gonna leave me, or this is gonna happen, you know? Or if I don't do this, I'm gay, but like I'm actually, you know, it's not, I'm not even joking, but it'll be bad, like to the point I have to do something, or, you know? Or like, if I don't delete tabs in a certain order, right? I feel like something, I feel like if something bad's gonna happen, like I'm going to die, or like if I don't take a screenshot of something, right, I'm going to die, or like it's literally like that. It's that bad. I've never told anybody about this, right? But if I don't put things in a specific order or stuff, it's not like I need to put them in a specific order. It doesn't matter. I'm really lazy, right? But like it will get really bad if I don't do it. I would the end, like I would be scared for like a few minutes, right, that I'm gonna die if I don't do something, you know? But I've always had this as a kid. I've always had this since I was a kid. So I don't know if it's exact, like when I was like a kid, right? Constantly open the door, lock the door, open the door, lock the door, right? Take a shower in a certain way, right? A certain position. If I don't do this, if I don't step forward, I'm going to die. Someone's gonna kill me. Like this, that's literally the way I think. And like throughout the years, it has gotten better, right? But now the only big issue I have is sometimes rarely that, but it's mostly like me on my phone. I have to take a screenshot, and I take more than one screenshot. And like I screenshot it, right? And I say, oh, do I need to screenshot it again? And then I end up screenshotting the same thing fucking 15. I'm not even joking. I will screenshot something 10 or 15 times, right? Just to make sure I screenshot it so I can save it for later, even though I don't watch it later. That's literally what I do. I've never admitted this to anybody, right? But for some reason, I took my medicine, right? And my medicine makes me very, very calm. You know what I mean, right? So I don't mind discussing this with you guys right now. Yeah, okay, so like I take my medicine, right, and it has this after effect, right, of making me extremely calm to the point I can talk about anything, right? You know? So like that's why I don't mind telling you guys right now. Because I feel like extremely calm right now. Oh my. I swear the fuck spider don't care. Do that shit. Bye. Goodbye, man. Have a great day. I'm sorry. I saw your message, but I didn't reply to it. I think I should tell someone about this problem, right? Because this problem is really weird because it will move to different things. So like if I don't start, so like I have a bad thing about screenshotting my phone, and if I don't do that, it goes back to the door handle, right? You know what I mean? Or sometimes I throw something away in the trash and I didn't throw it away correctly. I have to throw it away in a certain way. I'm like that. You know? What spider? So basically he lives in South, like Bet, or whatever his name is, Bet. He lives in South Africa, right? And there's always spiders, like sometimes crawling in his bed and stuff, right? So he's just scared of the spider. He's literally just scared of the spider right now, so that's all. Also, if you don't notice that I'm like not as crazy, Castrol, it's because of that. Did you notice that or no? W spider, bro. I don't know if you noticed that, right? But I'm not as you know, like energetic. It's just because of the medicine, right? And I took multiple medications and all of them affect my fucking thinking. That's why. Like I will still talk a lot, and that's something about me. I'll still talk like a lot. But the thing is though, I won't talk about like crazy stuff. I'll still make jokes here and there, right? But my humor is really dumbed down by a lot. But I'll still talk about like anything just because, you know, it doesn't stop. It doesn't prevent my speech for the most part. The meds finally got to bro. I take multiple. I take 3 different kinds. That's why. I take different 3 kinds of medications, and that's why I'm like, you know, kind of like bland. Well, not bland, but like, you know, still talking a lot, but differently, you know. But the one that mainly affects me is the one. This is the funny part. The one that I took, right, does affect anxiety. So the main effect for it is to calm my skin down, right? But it has this after effect of calming me down, right? If I have anxiety, like it's typically not used. It's a medication typically not used, right, for anxiety, but you know that is that's one of the other side effects, right, of me acting super calm, you know. So that's why. That's all it does. So W Spider, no fucking way. Also, hope you not Huntsman. That's hilarious. Okay, let's look for the spider. I was gonna say let's look for, yeah guys, let's look for the spider really quickly. Huntman spider, scary as fuck. Huntsman. You mean Gazeman spider? Gazeman? Because you're gay? Gazeman? I'm kidding. Alright, so yeah, take care, dude. Hope you have a good day, man. Sorry if I'm always blabbering about something that isn't important or anything. I just like to I just like talking, that's it. I'm back on PC now. Like I bet. Oh, I should have gone for the save. I could have gone in for the save, unfortunately. I think she's gonna go for the pickup. Oh, this guy's right here. I ended up getting a Mortal Kombat, and it's so much fun. That's awesome. The only Mortal Kombat game I remember playing till this day is the one from the arcades. So my dad, he used to take me to the laundromat sometimes, right? I'd just go because I was bored, you know? So I'd go with him. You know, I don't remember why, but I wanted to go with my dad constantly, you know? I fucking said that before, my bad. I forgot. No, you're fine, dude. I honestly don't care. Something about me is you don't, if someone repeats the same thing over and over, I don't, and they say, have I said this? I don't know if this is weird, right? Something, the majority of the time I will say, no, you haven't said it, because I don't care what you talk about, right? And I don't want to make you feel stupid or make you feel like I don't care about what you're talking about, right? So I'll say, oh yeah, you never talked about this before. What's up, man? You know? And you know, to be honest, this might be wasting time when I say that, right? But I just do that because just like if someone's really interested in a topic and you know, things like that, right, I will make them feel better about it, or they love talking about something, right? I try to chime in even if I don't know too much about the topic. So if someone likes Pokemon, right, I'll be like, oh really, what kind of Pokemon do you like? Is Charizard your favorite? I heard he's really popular. Even though I know nothing about Pokemon, I know zero about Pokemon, and I'll still do that because I just don't want to, you know, I want someone to feel, you know, good and like I'm interested. Another thing I've started realizing is cool. I don't know, when you say cool, right, I feel like people genuinely don't care when they say cool, you know? You know? Like people don't say you know, they like when people say cool, it kind of seems like a default term. So for an example, let's say you don't know what to say, right? And then you say cool. For me, it kind of seems like you don't care. You know? That's what I've noticed. When most people say cool most of the time, right? It kind of seems like they're disingenuous or they don't know what to say, right? And I feel like this term can literally be set as the default term for, like, you know, when someone, I don't know if this is true or anything, but whenever I say it to someone or someone says it to me, it's because they don't know what to say or they're not really interested at all, right? Or they're trying to be nice and stuff, you know? That's what I've noticed, right? Even especially, so I'm gonna like I try to stop saying cool unless I genuinely mean it, right? Like I think, but like the majority of the time, I feel like this word is used kind of like sarcastically. You know what I'm saying, right? No, that's what I've noticed. Cool has kind of become one of those words that it isn't cool or anything. It's just I don't know what the fuck to say, right? And I don't want to think that I'm a dick, and so I'm really not interested. So I'm just gonna say that. Hello? Yeah? What's up? What's up? Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me like not 2 minutes. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
stop here.
All right, I'm back. Excuse me. Sorry. So I went to use the restroom really quickly, and then I came back and I went upstairs, right? And I saw some fries because I was a little bit hungry, so I grabbed some fries. I put them in the microwave. They're still a little cold, but I don't care. Oh, 1 minute. Hold up, y'all. Let me eat my ice cream real quick. I got ice cream as well. I don't think this has any peanuts, so give me a second. Sibling cameo. I would have muted myself, but I didn't care. Oh, my whole shit's, oh my actual, fuck the ice cream shit. Yeah, ooh, like. Sorry. Give me a second, guys. I stole this. This looks delicious, by the way. Mmm. It tastes really good. Give me a second. Wow. This is genuinely amazing. Hmm. Have you guys ever had, excuse me, let me finish. Have you ever had those graham crackers that were in white and pink and had sprinkles on them? If you know, you know. Have you guys ever had those? Sorry. You have frosting and they have sprinkles in the shape of animals. I'm talking about those ones. Have you guys ever had those? Because that's basically, that's like the outside, minus like the super hard bits, and ice cream in the middle. And it tastes delicious. It's actually really good. You know, it tastes really good. Did you teach Betty how to stop getting bullied? I don't know, man. You weren't here, so you'll never know.
Sam?
I'll be honest. So these fries are still like kind of cold, like frozen and stuff, but I really don't care. So I'll just eat them. So I think he's the one who actually is psychopathic, not me. Sorry, I didn't have any. I didn't see any small ketchup packets because we usually like not me, but when my sisters go ahead and buy fast food, they'll keep like the ketchup packets. I didn't see any, and I was too lazy to put any inside of the fries, so I didn't. So I'm just eating them like this. I just microwaved them. This one's a little bit cold. Oh yeah, I love McDonald's fries by themselves. Man, talking about some McDonald's fries, exactly. Back what happened? I didn't understand how my Jen get it bullied and missed too many due to the situation. I don't know who's even at fault. I genuinely think I think this is what happened. So basically, I honestly think that bullying's always existed, but the reason that people have been doing it more up until recently is because the world's so like divided and stuff. Just because like political, you know, like a lot of people, a lot of children have been indoctrinated to think politically at a young age, right? And that's why I believe that, you know, people don't get along. you know. I remember when I was in school, for some reason, right, people never want to call out the minorities, you know, of like abusing their own, you know, power. But what happened to me is I was trying to be friends with a group of people, and I just remember this, right? They weren't really accepting towards me because I was a straight man, right? You know, I was a straight man, and they didn't, you know, they assumed I was a straight man and they didn't want to be friends with me, and they only were like friends with mainly like gay people and stuff, and everybody else was, you know, weird. So, okay, I'll look at chat now. I'm sorry. Yo, what the fuck happened to your voice? What do you mean? Guys, don't ruin my fucking mood again. What do you mean? He's on drugs. Yup, I'm on drugs right now. You know, the funny part is, that's actually the truth. I am taking prescription drugs, but like prescription, not actual like weed or anything like that. You know, I'm just you know, just taking prescription drugs. I gotta sleep now tonight. I'll come back tomorrow. All right, bro was here for like 2 seconds. Said, "Why is your voice fucked up?" Roasted the fuck out of me. Gets out of here. Wow, that's a true nigga right there. Okay. I'll be honest with you guys right now. Alright, I'll be honest with you guys right now. I've not told you guys this because I'm ashamed, right? But I'll be honest, I don't care right now. So when I play off stream, I will never say this on stream because I never want to look bad. And I don't say this to people that I play with, right? But when I get really mad sometimes at my teammates and Marvel Rivals, I will say out loud, "You fucking AFG, you fucking queer." I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that. I just get in the heat of the moment, but I never say it in chat, and I never say it through voice chat as well, because that's fucked up. But I'll be honest with you guys, I do say horrible things, but I never say them to their face or in chat because I know I'm just angry. So I will never do that. But I literally get that mad to the point that I start yelling stuff. It's not even coherent or anything, right? It's not even like haha funny. There'll just be insults because I'm so genuinely mad, right? At people, you know, they like, you know what I mean, right? And I'll never go and say that to actually anybody, but I'll be so genuinely mad at people, say, "Oh, you fucking are, you know, or you fucking AFG, or you fucking, you know, gay." Not even like I won't say like it's not even like not all the times, not homophobic stuff. It'd be just really fucked up things, right? You know what I mean? Just because I'm angry. But I know enough, right, not to say it in like voice chat, you know? That's why. That's why I don't go ahead and say it to people, you know? That's the whole reason on why. Calm down, man. He's on drugs. No, that's the truth though. So basically, I'm taking 3 drugs right now. One of them isn't prescription. 2 of them are prescribed to me, right? And they have like the really downside effect of making me very calm. I'll still talk a lot, but I will think more rationally about what I say. And I'll try to control my anger a little bit more because I can actually freely think, you know? So I'm just here right now. That's the only downside about taking like the stuff I'm taking, is that it just makes me kind of more serious and I'm not quite as funny, but I'll still talk a lot. That's the weird part about it. I'll still talk a lot. So Jelly, how do you know how do you know become a therapist? So something about me is something about me is that I'm very good with emotions, and a lot of people think I'm bullshitting, but I can tell when people are sad usually, or there's something wrong. You know? I could have got that down. I can usually tell when there's something wrong with someone, right? And they don't want to tell me, and I'll play dumb because I don't want to go into people's business or anything like that, right? You know? So I'll play dumb. Like someone comes in my chat, I know immediately if there's something wrong, usually most of the time, right? and I ask how are you okay, and I probably know what it is, or like even in real life I probably know what it is, but I always play stupid because I don't want to freak them out by saying I know what's wrong, you know. I'm sorry. I'm always watching the way people talk, you know. I'll never say anything though. I don't want to freak anybody out. He's coming. He's coming. Okay. Thank you. Let's put this baby in here. See exactly my point. Gas, shut up, bro. You don't know, so don't talk. Learn to stop caring, learn to care about yourself. Do what you want helps a lot. You have to care about other people regardless, not just yourself. Don't be selfish. If you care too much about yourself, you'll become an asshole and treat people who are different from you because you believe in different topics. You must treat yourself. The most important person in your life, if you're single, I would say, should be yourself 100%. But you should never stop caring about people, even if you disagree with them on stuff, because you can easily become a dictator and you can easily control people's minds, you know? And that's the problem with that. A lot of people like don't care about anybody, just yourself. You mustn't be selfish. That's how you cause divide into people. You must love everyone compassionately. That's how you stop hating the world. Honestly, you should not care about if people hate you or whatever, but you should still try to love them back and try to find something that you like about them. Because the more indifferent you become and the less you stop talking to someone, the worse it can get. And that hatred for that person that you had a little bit could build up. That's the reason why people don't get along, and that's why certain countries can't visit other countries, because these crybabies that we have for men, right, will never get along because of stupid shit, you know? But you know, I could be 100% wrong, but that's what I think about, you know? And that's what I believe. But I could be wrong, you know? At the end of the day, this is just my opinion and only my opinion only, you know? And it could be subject to change, but that's what I think now. Even though I don't completely follow it, it's something we should all strive for, you know? It's kind of like a quote. Perfection is unattainable, but doesn't mean you should stop from trying to get it. I'm sorry if I'm really serious. I'm sorry if I'm really serious. Right now, I'm not trying to be so serious. Okay, I'll explain to you guys something really quickly. Okay, so basically, right now I'm on 3 drugs. One of them is Zyrtec. Zyrtec is a common allergen. It doesn't need to be prescribed to you, but the one that I have in particular contains HCl, which, you know, is a kind of weird combination. You know, I don't know why they just don't just give me, you know, I could just go buy HCl. It's a really common drug. It's a first generation antihistamine. First generations are older than second generations, and second generations tend to be better, you know? Me, on the other hand, I prefer first generations, even though they make me feel confused if I took too many. I'll start feeling confused if I take too many. Right? So people usually, when they take HCl, they start feeling drowsy and sleepy because of the compounds with HCl, which causes them to, you know, become sleepy and tired. I only become that if I take way too much. So, but for the most part, I literally can take it and I'll feel fine. But the only downside about it is I start feeling very confused, you know? The next one that I take is Benadryl, which is just pure HCl. HCl can be used for it's usually used for 2 variety of things, right? HCl is used for 2 variety of different things, you know? It could be used to treat allergies, but also it could be used for sleep medication, because HCl does both. So let's say you want to sleep and you just take HCl, right? You know, it will help you sleep. And the last medication that I'm on is, I believe, is called hydroxyzine, which has HCl inside of it. So 10 milligrams of HCl on such and Cytec, excuse me, or citrusine, something like that. I don't quite remember. And then only 10 grams per pill, and then 25 of HCl for hydrazine. And basically, this drug prevents allergies, and it does have HCl, which does help prevent allergies as well. But you could get the downside of, you know, the downside of it is that you feel tired, or for in my case, I just feel confused. That's why I forget things really easily sometimes, right? It's because I take it, but it doesn't really make me tired, right? But it can make you physically slower. Something that it can do is you shouldn't drive. There's even actually a law as well, I'm pretty sure. If you're going to be a pilot, you cannot have Benadryl 24 hours before your flight, because it's the same as in the law says it's the same as kind of being drunk, but in a different way. So you're not allowed to take it if you are a pilot. You could take it, but like you can't. You have to wait 24 hours before it fully flushes out of your system. You know. And the side effect of the other medication that I'm taking helps with allergies, skin conditions, right? HCl, but also it has another compound which I'm not sure what's inside of it, right? What's specifically called, but this compound will make you feel relaxed and it will calm you down. It won't change the fact that I talk a lot. It won't, but it definitely helps. It can be prescribed. It is sometimes prescribed to people with a lot of anxiety or people who are a little bit fidgety, and you know, it makes me calm down a lot. Like I still talk like right now, but I won't, you know, be as goofy as I usually am. Like you even understand, right? Correct? All right. Like I don't really have, like, it kind of takes your anxiety away, but the only problem is I'm not as goofy and I'm way more serious. It doesn't mean I can't laugh, you know, but there is a noticeable difference, you know. All right, let's get out of here, Yunme. It's used for mainly skin conditions like allergies, but also it can be used for anxiety as well, so, you know, or a little bit fidgety. So, and this is a reason why I don't take it before I start streaming, just because I start, you know, I ignored you for like 5 minutes and then you came back. That's why it does take a little bit for it to go away, you know. And it doesn't help that I'm supposed to take these at night. I don't like taking these at night because I tend to forget. I take them through the midday, but I'm supposed to take these at night, right? Observe and laugh. Okay, then stop talking to me if I'm an idiot. Castrol, he's just a kid. Let it go, bro. It doesn't matter. He's just a kid. He likes attention. He does the same thing with me. Something about Betty that I've noticed is that he likes arguing because he thinks it's funny, you know? And he wants people to laugh with him. I believe that's the reason why, because he does it to me all the time, but I don't care because I genuinely think it's funny, you know? There's no point. Like, it's fine. I genuinely think it's funny as well when the kid, you know, says stupid shit and tries to argue with me, and I go with it because I think it's kind of goofy and I think it's kind of funny, and you know what I'm saying? I think it's adorable in a way, not to be weird or anything. You know, arguing with a kid over something so trivial or something so idiotic, but it's pretty funny to me. I'm not gonna lie. So I always entertain the idea, because if you're jokingly like a dick to me, I'll jokingly be a dick to you back, right? So that's why I kind of always argue with him, but like I don't really care at the end of the day. I just think it's funny, and I do the same thing with Alexander. You know, if you don't know, just don't talk. So first, simple, simple. I think it's, yeah. I still have some of my fries. I have 2 fries right now. I said I was gonna stop eating, but I'm still fat, so. Oh, there's another fry right there. I just saw. My biceps hurt. Jelly, I love your community. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie. These fries are drier than the conversation I'd be having with my girlfriend. This shit is fucking dry. It's making my mouth dry. I need cum inside of it. No homo. YouTube, I'm kidding. I meant like come hang out with my house. I saved myself. Nah, this is the community. I thought you said community. You should come. Community. It's the community, guys. We must unite together. Ooh, that sucks. I can relate. I do bicep workouts as well, but nothing crazy. You know? Sometimes I get like that 3 AM motivation, right? Where you're like, damn, I gotta work out. So you beat the fuck out of your dick, you know? How the fuck did he see me? This guy's really smart. He's patient as fuck. I love Erica. Stupid. Stupid. Ooh, he's right here. He's gonna touch my verga. Okay. I need to rest for 2 days or I won't grow. Bro, you won't growing regardless. So the rest isn't gonna do shit. Bitch. True, I rest 4 days because I'm a beginner. I'll be honest, guys, I have this crackhead mentality, and when I work out, I go so fucking hard, right? I go so fucking hard. Hold up, y'all, I'm not joking off. I go so hard, right? To the point that I can't even walk, right? And I'll be on like some crackhead shit. But I make sure I take my rest on Saturdays and Sundays, you know? Other than that, I'm like pumping hard pods. Like I'll be like, I'm the type of dude to do this. I will work until like I will start working out until I shake. I will not stop until if I don't shake on my last rep, I need to go. In my eyes, right? That's not failure, that you're not good enough. So I do it until I literally start physically shaking and I can't get it up anymore, you know? Oh my actual fuck. Oh my actual fuck. Well, we're gonna just hop in here real quick. You'll lose strength if you don't take rest. So yeah, but you know, I take on a Saturday and Sunday. Those are my rest days. But in order for you to grow, you need to reach failure, right? But you have to be very loose. This term is very loosely used, and what failure is until you can't, you know, have another one in. And a lot of people don't know what that means. Like you genuinely have to like can't be going anymore, right? But if you're a beginner and you're still working out, you don't need to go to failure. That's stupid to go to failure if you're a beginner, because you're gonna grow regardless, right?
Back off.
Your muscles are gonna grow regardless because you're a beginner, right? Any form of simulation is gonna make them grow, you know? So it's stupid to go into failure, right? If you're a beginner, because you're just gonna wear yourself down quicker when you really don't need to. This is only when a few months have passed and you see that you're no longer making progress on any of your results. You're no longer getting physically better. Your lifts aren't going up. They're staying around the same. And that just simply means right? Oh my, what the fuck? That just simply means you need to go into failure, that's all. I'm really annoyed right now, but I don't care enough. Lots of natural force growth. Guys, I'm natural. I only take injectable testosterone every single night of my life. That's how I got this big, y'all. Well, hold up, hold up, hold up, the bitch is still alive. You used to do karate. I can do karate too. It's called getting a gun out, right? That's my karate. It's the best actual self. That's like the best self-defense thing I have. Not jujitsu, not boxing, not karate, not Muay Thai, not Tai Chi. It's just called gun. Gun. I pull a 22 out of my asshole, right? And I aim it at you directly, right? Self-defense, baby. Self-defense. But everyone can do that. Yeah, but I look cool as fuck when I do it, you know? I pull the pink revolver out. Having to quit because other life schedule is the worst. Like I point the gun to the side, right? And I lift my pants up, right? And I say, "What's up, nigga?" Right? And then I start firing and I miss every single shot, you know? That's what's up. I'm sorry, the medication is starting to wear off a little bit, I can tell. I wanted to go at least back belt, black belt, and then I quit, but I want to do Muay Thai too. Muay Thai. Belt, 2 belts away. It's only 2 belts away. That's actually really good. I only know, don't even say that. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I hope you guys are having a great day. Are you guys okay, guys? So this ice cream that I just ate is called, it's called Fat. Okay, it's literally called Fat Boy. That's fucked up. You know how insecure I feel about my body, right? And the fucking packaging says Fat Boy. Man, I should have fucking kept this bitch in the fridge, bro. Should have kept that bitch in the fridge. Not only am I getting roasted by myself, right? But also this piece of shit fucking candy bars calling me fat. Fuck no. My ass hurts, bro. My dojo didn't have a purple belt. Maybe it's our... Well, it could be that. That's really cool. The only belt I knew when I was a kid, guys, was my dad's belt. You know, one of the funniest things I've ever seen, right, as a kid, well, this is not what... He did something really fucked up, right, you know? And his dad was like, all right, I'm giving you 2 options. And on the right, in the right hand, he had a belt. And then he's like, you can either have the belt right on my right hand, or you can have the belt on my left hand. You have to choose one or the other. So at the end of the day, you're either getting beat up, right? So what are you taking, the right belt or the left belt? Oh, my actual big fucking dick's twerking in my actual asshole right now. My dojo goes white, yellow, orange, blue, excuse me. Blue, green, purple, 3 brown, 10 black. 10 black? 10 black what? Ass? 10 black asses twerking in my face. 10 bad bitches. 10 bad bitches. 10 bad bitches. 10 bad bitches. 10. Bad bitches twerking on my dick. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Casserole, I remembered if being named as Dan 1, Dan 2, right? Yeah, 10 different degrees of black. 10 different big, yeah, 10 what? Dicks. You know, this reminds me of when I gave my friend 4 little dildos. So I'm like, hey bro, Tristan. He's like, what's up? I'm like, dude, I bought you something. Like, what, really? I'm like, yeah, dude, so you told me to get you something, but also I got you something else. He's like, really? What is it? Bro, just wait. He gets the package, he's at work. His mom sees the package, and it's like these 4 little black dildos, right, that you can use to stop air from coming out of your tire, you know? So his mom grabs the dildos, right, looks at the dildos, and then puts the dildos like in his bed. I bought him 4 little black ones. He still hasn't used any of them. I really want him to use some. 4 big guys, and then busting my eyes. Ooh, that was really close. It's this Japanese board game. China #1. China #1, vato. Chinita #1. You guys remember Chinita? Shout out to you if you remember Chinita. Shout out. It's really hard. No homo. Is this one not done? I gotta go to sleep. Good night, y'all. Good night. And you know what? Fuck you. You're not even here anymore. No, good night. I hope you suck a dick. Also, I hope you suck all the penises in the world, every single last one of them. Oh my, you brought this fat fucking bitch right here. This nigga looks like he's pregnant. This nigga looks like I'm fucked in the ass. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm actually fucked. What is he doing? Is he smoking meth? What is he doing? Come on, man. For me, it's 1 a.m. Do you think I care if it's 1 a.m.? Bitch. That's like saying this. That's like saying this. Babe, be honest with me. Did you cheat on me? He's like, no, yeah, I cheated. But listen, babe, look. I'm like, what? But it was at night. So, it doesn't count. Man, that's some dumbass shit, bro. That's some dumbass shit. Man, fuck out here. That's what it literally sounds like. Get your ugly ass out of here, bro. Don't play with me. Oh, fuck. You're playing with me too much right now. That's literally the same thing, bro. Oh, hell no. Is he fucking right here? I don't know where he's at. I hear this big bodied fucking bitch. Oh, hell no. Oh, he's in the basement, y'all. He's in the basement. If he's smart... I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing, by the way. This motherfucker, right, is twirling his shit around. Like, I remember I was in elementary school, right? My sister had this one fucking super fat ass obese fucking friend. Bitch was literally the size of a fucking ball. You know what I mean? She was literally the size of a fucking ball, right? Oh my actual fucking black dicks. I'm going to get touched up in this bitch, bro. I'm going to get touched up in this bitch. I'm gonna just stay in here and hopefully this fucker doesn't see me. Yo, Jelly, come back. Never. He's gonna see me, y'all. He's gonna search the fucking lockers. He's gonna you have to guess which one, bitch. You have to guess which one. Which one is it? Oh, this motherfucker is checking. Go over there. Go over there. I'm gonna get fucked in the ass. I'm gonna get fucked in the ass. Please guess correctly. Of course, this fucking bitch. Of course, this motherfucker grabs my whole shit, right? He grabs my fucking ass, my titties, everything. Okay, put that bitch right there. Okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Can someone save me, please? Someone save me. Hello? Anybody? Please? Please? Hello? You know, so someone came. I don't know who it was, right? But Lara, you know, do you guys know why I play her or no? You know what? You guys can go fucking figure it out yourselves. You know what I mean? And she's my new main. She's a straight baddie though. So you know, I said this about Lara. I said, yo, I like her body shape. And someone's like, brother, what do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? What the actual fuck do you... If you saw a bitch this bad, right? If you saw a bitch this bad and she wanted your fucking ass, right? You would say no, right? I'm sorry. Would you say no? Would you say fucking no, right? Would you say no? Yes or no? If this girl came up to you, right, and was like, yo, I want to ride that dick, Poppy. I want to ride that shit. Would you say no? I know I wouldn't say no. I would say, heck yeah, you know? Shit. Let me get the condom out, you know? She's bad, but Nancy's better. Like, bro, tell me, guys. Isn't she fine? Y'all, is she not? I would ironically say no. That's a... Well, you like dudes. You like, you know, you like dick anyway. It's okay, all right? You know, I know what you like, my boy. I know what you like. I know what you like. It's okay, okay? It's okay. You know, you're not even into chicks. You're into dicks, okay? Straight dicks, bro. Straight dicks. 24. Dicks 24. Dicks 24. What is this? Ooh, this motherfucker is right here. There's some shit in my eye. What the fuck is in my eye, bro? Like something's crawling up in that bitch. Is that an ant? No, you do like dudes. There's dudes confirmed. Dudes fuck. Dudes, just straight dudes. Don't lie to me, bro. I can tell the way you speak. You like dudes, okay? Confirmed dudes. Dudes fuck. 24 dudes fuck. Dudes fuck. Not dudes fucking though. Not dudes fucking. Not dudes fucking. Not like that. Not like that, guys. Not like that. Not dudes fucking. Okay. Like dudes like shit. That's what I meant. No, not shitting. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Bruh, you know, I was trying not to complain about my fucking ass hurting this stream. I cannot help it anymore. My ass feels like someone slapped my ass. Slap that, you're on the floor. Something. This nigga needs some more. Okay. Like it feels like I'm not even joking. It's literally directly, you know where your tailbone lies in, right? That little shit, that little triangle Illuminati looking thing, right? That shit. That's the thing that's hurting my actual ass right now. This chair is not this chair is uncomfortable, right? I literally bought something for this freaking chair, right? So it'd be less uncomfortable, you know? I bought it, I put it on my ass, and it felt better for I don't know the first like hour, right? And now, right? And now it's not doing anything, okay? You're telling me I spent $20 on this special seat thing, right? In my fucking ass, right? My actual ass, right? The most important part of my body besides my cock, right? Is hurting, bro. And I have to sit on this fucking bitch. I honestly thought when I lost this amount of fucking weight, it would help me not hurt my ass, right? But my ass, my actual fucking ass, right? Hurts, bro. Not the cheek, not the left cheek, not the right cheek, right? The center, the middle of the shit, right? The middle of that fucking bitch, right? That's the thing that hurts, bitch. If you have to choose on what cosmetic you like, one, you're wasting your life. Two, that's too many skins. You're probably wondering, this is why I have no skins with Lara, guys. We fucking run this bitch in raw. We go raw style, raw, long, hard style, okay? We shit and we don't wipe, all right? Oh, fuck my ass. You know, I accidentally grabbed my headphones, right? And I turned my head, right? I literally looked like a fucking tweaker. You know, like when you say some dumb shit, right? And your friend looks at you like, what? Right? That face. But it wasn't on purpose. I think I need, oh no, hold up. I got it right here. Don't even worry, guys. I got water for my throat. Oh yeah, this is the last day too. By the way, if you guys, right, wanna get some BP vaccines, anything of the event, right, make sure you do that today, because when I started streaming 20, now it's like 20 hours, right? The event's gonna be gone, bro. Like straight up, the event's gonna be on. Like this fucking ice cream, my sister's gonna wonder where. Hey, there was one left, okay? It looked delicious, all right? I ate that shit, you know. Alrighty. This fucking bitch is coming, bro. This bitch is coming. Where's this bitch at? Where is this fat fucking ass at that I need to damn, bitch, what you doing right there? Shit. Alrighty. Try to grind, but I can't with these sweaty matches are draining me. It's okay, bro. You guys drain me all the time. It's cool. You know, don't even mind me. This bitch went down. Guys, I'll be honest, I was maining V for a while, right? And the only reason I was maining V and I was maining Thalita and all them shits, right, is because I didn't have a girlfriend or anything, or I was talking to somebody, right? You know what I mean? And you know, even this is how loyal I am. I'll be playing video games, right? I'll play someone who looks kinda like them, right? Because I'm that fucking loyal, okay? Like, I was playing V, and did I like her? Yeah, I thought she was a straight baddie, right? You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, you know what I'm saying? I thought that. That's what I used to think, right? You know? But I can't be doing that no more, you know what I'm saying? Imagine, because my friend is this. If you have a girlfriend, this is what I personally think. If you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, or you're talking to someone, wherever the case is, right? Even in a video game, I will literally try to play the closest thing that looks like them, right? Because, like, bro, that's kind of fucked up. You know, I could play a dude, right? I could play a dude. You know what I'm saying? 100% I could play a fucking dude, right? But one, that didn't cross my mind, right? And two, I don't know who to choose. What guy should I main? Victorio? I want to main Adam. The only reason I want to main Adam is because he's so drippy right now. Adam is deadass like so fucking drippy right now. You guys can't even lie. Y'all cannot even lie. Adam is so fucking drippy. Adam is like straight drippy, bro. Like, he literally, his cosmetics, right? They were, now they're on fleek, bro. His cosmetics are dead ass. They look awesome, bro. Like, I would main him because he dead ass, right? Looks awesome. Like, his new cosmetics, right? He's got the whole dreadlock shit going. Gucci glasses, right? This motherfucker is fitted out. Can I tell you guys something I didn't know for a while? Do you know, y'all, when y'all be watching movies and shit, right? And you see, like, you see like they don't use any Apple iPhones or Samsung iPhones. Do you guys know why? Do you guys know why they don't use them or no? I thought it was a legal issue. No, it's not a legal issue at all. It's actually not a legal issue why you don't see people. Like, the reason you don't see Apple iPhones in movies or like or anything like that, it's because of one reason. Creators of the movie don't want to self-promote products like that. That's why That's why you won't see Apple products, or you won't see like, you know, Samsung products or any big name products, because they don't want to, what do you call it, like products in general like that. They don't want to self promote them. That's why. That's it. Because they are allowed to use them, you know, you can use them in anywhere, but it's just self promo. That's why they make their own. For an example, iCarly, you know. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, and this bitch fucking DC'd, y'all. This bitch DC'd. Oh, hell no. Let me touch your ass real quick. Pause. Bro, that's you, bro. That's on you. You know something I don't fucking think is funny? And y'all might call me an L for this, right? But I genuinely don't think this shit's funny. It's when a YouTuber, right, does something stupid, and to be goofy, haha, goofy and everything, this motherfucker, right, will, oh, just leave the match. Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, fuck, you're hilarious. You got me there, my nigga. You got me there. Haha, I'm fucking dying. I'm sorry. That shit's not funny, bro. I'm sorry. That shit is straight up not funny. Like, haha, I'm so geeky. I'm so cool. Shut the fuck up, okay? That shit is not cool, bro. Oh my actual fuck. I literally, oh my fuck. Stop calling me. I'm getting these random fucking phone numbers calling me, bro. I don't care, bro. I really don't care. I will literally give you $200 from Amazon fucking gift cards, right, in order for you guys to fuck off. Alright, there we go. Let me get out this bitch real quick. I don't think he can see you if you like you're standing. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. They could probably see your head. Maybe if you crouch, you know? Maybe if you're crouching and shit. Hey, what's up, bitch? Oh no, this is stupid. This is stupid. We can't do this generator. You know why we can't do this generator? The reason we can't do the nigga, just say it. The reason we can't do this generator, right, is because it's over there, and then we're gonna 3-gen ourselves over here, and it's a Bubba. We have to do these ones because if she does those ones, she's gonna fully do it. I know. She's gonna fully do it. No, don't be fully doing it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't do those out here. We don't do those out here. I still love Overwatch, guys. I was playing Overwatch this freaking morning. I thought it was. I was thinking about streaming it, right? But I've been enjoying it too much, so. No, she's picking this bitch up by the fucking ass, dude. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. I love Verga 23. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're double 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 fucked. Don't. Oh, we're so fucked. We're actually fucked. Now we have a 3-gen shit. Oh, we're fucked. This motherfucker. Where is he? Where is this fucking fat ass bitch? Where is this guy at? Hi. Yeah. That's what it's used for? That, oh my, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm so fucking smart, y'all. I'm so, y'all, my, okay, bitch, shut the fuck. Oh. If he comes, we're fucked. 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 If we, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Guys, I'm smart. Guys, hold up. Has anyone ever used it that way? I'm a freaking genius. I'm a genius, bro. I'm a straight freaking genius. I never thought about it using like that. Never thought about using it like that. My bad. What the fuck? This motherfucker can't speak English? No English, please, no English. I don't speak the English. I don't speak the a la verga. A la murrishala. Ah, he's coming! Too slow, too slow, too slow, Poppy, too slow, Poppy, too slow, Poppy, too slow, Poppy, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow. A la verga 21, a la verga sway, ra, bitch. Yeah. Oh my fuck, that nigga's range, right, is bigger than my actual fucking penis. That shit is bigger. Oh my fuck, this bitch is fast. Oh my actual fucking hairy dick's twerking in my ass violently on the daily. Oh my actual. You have two? You have two? When you get two from? Where do you get two from? What the hell? I thought you could only have one. So you're telling me, okay, not only did they nerf the inside, guys, I'll be honest. The first time they did this event, right? I believe like 2 years ago. I don't remember like 2 years ago, right? Because this is the third one, right? The first time they did this event, I don't remember when, but when the first time they did this event, right? I remember that the inside of the inside of the shit was really, really simple, you know? Like inside the little realm over there, right? It was super simple, but for some reason, right, they changed it, and it was because you could use that as an infinite, and I guess, right, but the thing I didn't like is I wish the window didn't block, because now the window blocks in there, you know. And I'm pretty sure the second year there's like infinite pallets and shit like that, you know. That's something I don't like about it, bro. That happened. I don't like that. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going, bro? Where are we going? This bitch is right here. This fucking... Oh, shit. Oh, wait. That shit... Hold up, baby girl. Baby girl. We're gonna leave the fuck out you. Yep, we're leaving. We're leaving. Fuck that shit. We're leaving, bro. She's opening that shit up. You know, baby girl, go ahead. No, stop saying that. You can't say that. Go ahead, girl. Open that shit up, girl. Open that shit up. Open that shit up like a bag of fucking Takis, okay? Like a bag of fucking Takis, alright, bitch? A bag of Taki. Let's get the fuck out of here, you and me. Let's go. You and me, baby. You and me. I'm not baby. You and me, bro. You and me, bro. My ass is hurting. Oh, that shit hurts, bro. It feels like someone slapped the fuck out that shit. Dicks, dicks, yeah. All right. You know, we unfortunately can't end the stream right now because it's only 2:18. Well, I could end it at any time I want to. I wanted to end it when we first started, like, you know, I'll be honest, I was like first here. I wanted to like leave, but now I can't. You know, I can't. I gotta reach 3 hours. You know, I have to reach 3 hours. Like this, like I could end it now, right? But we gotta reach 3 hours, okay? This game is not like fucking Overwatch where I can play it for hours. Same thing with Rivals. Well, yeah, kinda, not really. My love for Rivals was the zombie. Guys, tell me why, right? Last night, okay, this is my guys. This is what I do every single night. Okay, I'm starting to eat a little more, but I shouldn't. So I literally eat the majority of my food at night, right? Like late at night, and then I'll watch like a YouTube video or two. And then I'll play like a little bit of Rivals and then go to sleep. Like that's like just for a little bit, you know? Or like I won't go to sleep at all and I'll just be on my phone. I know that's unhealthy, but still. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? I literally fucking do that. Like I'll play a little bit of Overwatch, a little bit of Rivals, you know. I've been playing a lot of The Thing because I genuinely enjoy The Thing. Yeah, does he suck fucking actual ass and gets destroyed by every single buddy? Okay, guys, can you guys tell me something? Is a brawl hero supposed to be able to out brawl heroes who aren't brawl from close range? Yes or no? If you're a melee hero, right, you expect to win like close range fights in a video game, right? You know, that's pretty normal, you know? This guy sucks at everything. He can't brawl with poke characters, right? You know, from close range. He can't, even if they're close range, he loses to poke. He loses to dive characters, right? Like, if you know how to play him, I think I know how to play him because I get a lot of value out of him. He kind of sucks because he doesn't do any damage. Like, yeah, he does a burst of 80 damage, but then, like, there's a little, cooldown. Versus Doctor Strange, right? Doctor Strange can do a burst of 200 damage within like less than a second. He in a second can only do like 100. And Doctor Strange can do 200 in 1 second. Like he doesn't do enough damage. He does 80 per second, right? And then with his haymaker, right? It takes a little bit longer to wind it up, you know? Oh, fuck. With this haymaker? Sorry about that. My fucking keyboard fell. I have the fucking that shit. I don't think my headphones are loud enough, bro. Y'all never shave your ass hairs with the fucking like one of the shaver razors thing. Your ass will itch, bro. Your ass will itch. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Excuse me. There's a reason why I couldn't hear, bro. All right, bro. You're gonna tell me where bro's at, okay? Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Overwatch today as well. My Doomfist. I love playing Doom. He feels like bullshit. If you go against a good Doom, right, and you're not a tank and you fucking die like to one punch. Excuse me, the one punch. Excuse me, the one punch combo. I'm kind of dead. Like, there's like nothing here to use. There's like nothing here to use. There's nothing here to use. I'm sorry, I don't care. I'm not really caring. Hi, yeah. Okay. It isn't looking good, bitch. It's not looking good, bitch. Someone come heal me, please. Nigga, no. Nigga, it doesn't matter. He's gonna fucking one-shot my ass, bruh. It does not fucking let me put my shit on correct. I love verga, stop touching my ass, bruh. Maybe because I'm sexy as fuck, you're gonna touch me and shit, right? But, man, I don't got time for that. What's up, 2? How you doing, 2? How you doing, 2? How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? You okay? How you doing? How you doing, 2? How you doing? Last time you said hi and you didn't say shit back. Yeah, you better not. You better not, bro. You better not. I'll fight you, okay? I'll throw hands with you, all right? I'll whip it out. You know, I'll be honest. Sometimes my friend says like really gay stuff, right? Like we'll be talking, he says gay stuff, but I don't think it's funny, and it's in front of his girlfriend, and I just find it annoying. I literally just find the stuff he says annoying. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. Oh, I'm fucked. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I got a brand new PC. I'm buzzing. That's awesome. No, but like, I'll be honest, guys. He'll say something over the phone in front of his girlfriend, and I don't think it's funny. I just think, I'll be honest, I haven't told him this. I just think it's annoying. Like, he just does that. I think it's annoying. I haven't told him anything, though. But, like, you know, he'll be there, he'll be with his girlfriend, right? And then he acts really gay around me, and that's fine. I don't care if you act really sus around me and you think it's funny, but I'm really irritated by it now. Not because I don't care if she thinks I'm gay. I don't give a fuck. Someone thinks the whole world can think I'm fucking gay. I don't care, you know? But the thing that bothers me, it's annoying. He just does it like every single time, right? And it's just like, oh, okay, dude, haha, funny joke, haha, gay joke, ha, so funny, haha, you know? Like, it's not fucking funny, okay? It's just annoying. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely getting pissed off, right? Because it's just annoying. I don't care if your girlfriend thinks I'm gay. I don't. Sure, I like dudes, whatever. I like dudes. 24 dicks in my ass. I don't care, right? But it's just annoying when someone repeats the same fucking joke, right? And it's not funny. Oh my god, so funny, nigga. You say the same shit every single fucking time. You think that shit's funny? I'm sorry. I just need to complain about that. That's something that's been on my mind, y'all. My bad. But how do you still like this game? Oh, I don't. I wanted to take my break since last month. I wanted to take a few months break or like a few weeks break off this game. Like, I don't want to play it right now. I don't. I really don't. But sorry about me complaining, right? It's just annoying. Like, if you say the same joke around me, right? And you like, this is the thing. You do what I do, right? I'll say a joke, right? And then I'll say a new joke, right? Just new dumb shit, you know? And I can reference, don't reference the joke that's fucking not funny, right? But say like a part of it that was funny, right? to your new joke. That's funny because it's a reference, right? By the way, I know you're white. Me? Oh, I'm not white. I'm not white. I'm not white. Well, technically I am white, right? Technically, but you know, if you saw me, you would disagree. You know what I mean? Technically I'm white, but that's just the default. So, you know what I'm saying? Technically, I sound white. I know I sound white. Like I did a face reveal, oh, like a few streams ago. I forgot, but like a lot. Actually, a while ago, I did a face reveal. Only a few people saw it though, so I guess my face is still a mystery till this fucking day. You know what I'm saying, right? It's still a mystery. You know. I did do a face reveal though. I'm gonna go search for it and never come back. Bye. It's somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, man. I know I sound white, okay? Everyone says that about me. You sound white. You sound white. You sound white. That's fine. You know I do, right? I know. Oh, ow. I fucking stretched my elbows too damn much that my whole shit hurts now. My left one. Well, hurt for a little bit. Maybe it's still the after hurt, you know? My fucking forehead is dry as fuck. Give me a second. Someone's here. Give me a second. Yeah, I heard him. My forehead was fucking dry. I put some Vaseline on there really quickly. That shit was hella dry. I'm gonna try to do half of this and then do half of the other one. I wish I had potential energy right now. But like I never like switch my builds out like that. I really don't. I just kind of play and just that's it, you know? Excuse me. I was gonna say pickup? Why it take so long? Alright. There we go. He's gonna get fucked in the actual ass. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry I'm not talking too much. The game's just kind of boring me out right now. That's all. I'm doing this for all my actual fucking dicks twerking in my ass. I think that's gonna be my new fucking... Instead of a la verga, it's gonna be dicks twerking in my ass. You gotta make sure bro is in here. But watch him still fucking grab me. Like, watch this bitch still grab me, y'all. He's gonna grab the fuck out of my actual ass and shit. Oh, we can get a crystal. We can get a crystal. I forgot. Honestly, it's a bit time consuming getting these crystals, excuse me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my fuck, how did I get even teleported further away? Yeah, she's fucked. Ooh. Oh my actual fuck. Oh my fuck, you scared the actual dick out of me. You literally scared the actual dicks out of me. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Okay. I can heal you. That genuinely scared me. There's no way that's crazy that I got this girl right before she went into struggle. That's actually crazy. Wait, I didn't fully heal you? What?
Wait, no.
Oh my actual fuck. Niggas, get her. Oh my fuck, you fucking. I'm sorry. I'm just. It pisses me off when people aren't doing shit. He fucking left, idiots. Go, retard. I'm sorry. It just pisses me off when people don't do shit. Now you're gonna get hit like a fucking dumbass. You're literally gonna get hit like a fucking dumbass. What the fuck are you waiting for? Actual fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. You deserve to die. Fucking idiot.
Back off.
I'm so sorry. I don't care. I don't care. This fucking idiot pissed me off. I don't fucking care. This guy's a fucking idiot. This guy's a straight fucking idiot. Like, straight fucking idiot. She would have not died right there. Your fucking dumbass would actually have done some fucking shit. But your retarded ass is so fucking scared of everything, right? Scared of the fucking air and shit, right? Like an idiot. You think you can do fucking dick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just, that genuinely made me mad. That fucking stupid ass, retarded ass play that she fucking made, right? That shit was some of the most moronic shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life of breathing. I'm gonna stay AFK here. You saw him go into it, right? Even if you didn't saw him go into it, why are you gonna wait? What are you waiting for? Tell me, what are you waiting for? What the fuck are you gonna wait for? He's not there. Do you see him pick me up? No, go get me or somebody. Can I make it? No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't make it. I can't. I keep forgetting about those. I literally keep forgetting about those. I'm sorry. This game is pissing me off because I'm just bored of the fucking game. I'm just bored of the fucking game. I'm sorry. I'm literally just bored of the goddamn game. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm just bored of this fucking game. This game's... I'm sorry. I'm just bored of this shit. They don't add anything new. Like, literally, they don't add new content. They add new content, right? And they're too goddamn lazy to add any new fucking maps. We have not gotten an actual decent map. And I'm not talking about that Walking Dead chapter, not that fucking horror of a fucking map, right? Not that fucking actual destruction of that goddamn map. I'm sorry, Lord. But literally... Why the fuck, right? Did we get a Walking Dead chapter, right? And it's literally in the same place that you released the killer like a year ago, right? And before that, right, you released FNAF, right? With the shittest FNAF freaking sequence ever. It should be an indoor map, right? Just like almost exactly like how, you know, a little bit different purpose-wise, right? Because it's an indoor map, you know what I mean, right? Just like the FNAF 1 location. But instead of getting the actual, what do you call it? Isn't even the who enough? Instead of even getting an actual FNAF location, right? They have this fucking shitty ass, like, we put this bitch in the middle, right? You know, we'll put this bitch in the middle, and guess what? The outside is gonna take in the same area, right, where the unknown's from. Then we released this character a year ago. That's not a real map. In the Walking Dead chapter, right, literally we have one door, two little doors that say Walking Dead, and some zombies screaming. That's it. There's nothing that screams about it. Nothing. It's the same shitty filter, right, that we have for the unknown map, right? Because you guys are so unoriginal and so fucking lazy in anything that you work in, right? You're so lazy, right? Especially the skin that just came out. The skin looks absolutely dreadful. Absolutely fucking dreadful. Why the fuck would you ever, and I mean ever, release a skin like that? Why? Why would you ever release a skin that's that fucking ugly, that fucking trash, right? The only good thing that came out... Legitimately, the only good thing that came out of the fucking skin, right, is the little profile picture. That's the only good thing that came out of it. Everything else is actually fucking dog shit about the fucking skin. Everything else is actually dog shit. Can you see me through here? I'm sorry, but the maps we've been getting are literally fucking dog shit. I don't think he can see me. I'm sorry, I'm just genuinely mad with the developers because they keep releasing actual shit fucking... Like, I'm sorry, I feel like any stream now, right? And I kind of feel like doing it just because I'm so done with these shit fucking maps. Like, they don't care. Like, these maps are so unbelievably awful. Like, I'm sorry, we don't have any actually originally cool fucking maps, nothing like that. Everything that we have is literally used parts, right? Everything. The unknown map, I'll be honest, the unknown map looks fucking cool. It looks sick. You guys did a good job, right? But what the fuck is the point of doing a good job, right, when you guys are gonna just reuse the same fucking map, right? And then for the FNAF location, you're gonna put, and I mean one of the cheapest looking shittiest fucking there's a pinball, there's literally a pitball machine, right? There's like a pitball thing, right? And maybe this is from the FNAF original diner. Maybe it's from the FNAF diner, right? It could be just from the FNAF diner. And if it is, right, I'm sorry, right? You know, that's fine. But first of all, right, why make the map unbelievably fucking tiny, right? And then you're so lazy to put anything else. You literally put the same freaking these random loop tiles and structures, right, for anything else, and there's only one variation because fuck, you know, why work, right, when people are gonna buy it, you know? Why work when people are gonna buy it, right? So we're gonna use just some of these some reused freaking assets, right? But like for this particular environment, so it doesn't look weird. Literally the outside is the same, right? Literally the car is reused like 4 times. The floating car has been reused 4 times in the map, or like 2 times in the map, right, for every single one of those maps, you know? Every single one of those maps. And we don't even have a new variation, right, of the unknown map. There's just one map. It's literally just one map. I'm sorry, that shit genuinely pisses me off when we get reuse after reuse after reuse. The unknown, awesome. Oh, we're gonna reuse it for the FNAF, I guess. I leave for 5-6 months, right? I leave for like 5 months, right? 4 months, I don't know how long, maybe 3, right? And it's still literally just shit. I'm sorry, it's still just shit. Like, that's genuinely pissing me off right now. I'm not trying to sound like a bitch, and I know I sound like a bitch, right? But it's genuinely pissing me off that we have not had any new fucking maps, right? And all the new perks that have been released, most of them are just shit again. Literally, most perks for killers and survivors, right, are just shit. Buffing numbers and tweaking numbers is not gonna make the fucking perk good if it's already actual fucking dog water. It's not. Like, that's genuinely some of the most annoying shit. Well, we're gonna buff the latest perk by 7% instead of 5%. That's a 2% increase. Do you think 2%, what do you call it? And that could be online, right? But do you really think anyone's gonna use the shithole of a perk when you have to literally be touching someone else's fucking ass in order to get any value from it? Do you really honestly think that when it considerably has like a 120-second cooldown or something, some retarded shit like that? Do you really think anyone's gonna run that over a sprint burst perk? Do you really honestly think that? Do you honestly think that? Like, most of the perks aren't even fun. They're just boring. Oh, the unknown. You vault something, right? The same speed, but you get a 5%, 7% haste for like 10 seconds, 50 seconds afterwards. Whoa. 5%, 3%, a lot on a killer is a lot, right? But why the fuck would I run that shithole of a perk, right? When I can literally run the Chucky perk that gives me the same thing, right? For me losing the game. That just arguably better in every single way, because it doesn't need to be in a certain scenario where I vault a pallet. It can literally just be the generator that's close by, or I can just run the spider perk. If you want the spider perk, just go ahead and run the spider perk. Why would you run something so unbelievably shit? It doesn't even increase like the speed of how fast, like, you know, you vault something. That doesn't make sense. Like, why would you have, like, some perks are literally just the same. Like the unknown perk, right? That you can put a terror radius on a generator versus Trail of Torment. It's literally the same perk. It's literally the same perk. Can we get something different? I'm sorry, that genuinely just pisses me off, right? When we literally get the same shit over and over and it's the same fucking shit. There's nothing different about it. Tell me what the difference is. There's nothing. Just one's arguably better than another one. The unknown one, it's just arguably better. Like, yeah, you can use both, right? And I have used both, right? But the majority of the time, I've noticed, right? The unknown is just better. Now, Trail of Torment's, you know, almost on par with it, right? But what is the point? What is the point? It just genuinely curious to me, right? You know, what's the point of, like, what's the point, like the map, the map for the Walking Dead chapter, right? It was getting hyped up by everything. People are really excited for it, right? And then we literally get the shittest map of all time, right? The pallets aren't horrible on it. I think it's pretty balanced, maybe even a little too strong, right? But why would he put a pallet that's so shit? I mean, not a pallet that's so shit, a building that looks awful. Like, I don't even care if we can go inside or not, right? As long as we have, like, a cool environment, you know? But we don't even have a cool environment. We do not have a cool environment. We have, like, some of the most boring freaking environment in the entire game. Like, the game looks like it literally is just a copy and paste. Whoa, like, it's not cool. It doesn't make anyone say, whoa, we're at the zombie place. It makes if people say, whoa, we're back at the unknown's place. That's what everyone says. And it's just the truth. Like, the map is just boring. I genuinely get fucking bored when I see the map. Genuinely, there's nothing special about it. Like, there's nothing cool about the fucking map, bro. Oh my actual fuck.
No, no, no! Back off!
I think I would have gotten one down there anyways.
Anything bad.
if I would have dropped pallet. I'm sorry for complaining about that. It just really, it's boring. This is what the reason why I'm starting to move away a little bit from Rivals, or a bit from Rivals. Like, I still play the game, but like, this is why I'm starting to move away, because there's nothing, like, there's nothing new. There's literally nothing new, right? There's nothing. Like, it's boring. I want like a new map. I want to be able to play the old ranked maps, right, in competitive, but I can't. Like, that is literally, like, I'll be honest, there's so many times, right, like, let me just complain real quick. There's so many times in Rivals, right, where I get the same fucking boring ass map. Why am I getting the same boring map like 3 times, 5 times, even 6 times in a row, back to back to back, every time I play a ranked game? That's not fun. Like, sure, the battle pass is cool. The thing I'm always excited for about the game, right, the number one thing is literally the balance changes, right? That's it. I want to see who's going to be stronger, who's going to get buff, right? Everything else, right, is fine. Like, it's just okay. Like, it's just the maps. I literally just play on these same fucking maps because there's not enough maps in rotation, because some fucking idiot over there was like, you know what, guys, we're going to change maps and we're not, like, transition some map. That doesn't make sense, right? When you're literally, your map selection is literally a fucking second grader's ability to speak word selection. Like, it doesn't make sense, you know? But, like, I'm not mad about that game because, like, it's still entertaining and there's still pretty good patch notes, right? Unlike this game where I don't see anything. Oh, the patch notes, this and that, right? I don't care about the patch notes that much, right? I don't. I just want to see new, unique perks in the game. That's what I really want to see. I don't care about anything else. New unique perks? Well, I do care about new, unique perks, as well as, you know, new, unique maps. Not some fucking copy and paste bullshit that we have not gotten a new map. Because it's boring. It's literally boring getting the same map over and over, but like, it has a filter over it. You know? It's just boring. It's literally just fucking boring getting that shit. It's just boring. I'm sorry. I literally just need to take a break from this game because genuinely, bro, this game is just boring right now. It's just boring. I don't like, you know, it's just boring. That's it. It's just boring. That's all this fucking game is. It just makes me want to fucking go to sleep. Like, get some new shit in there. Like, yes, patch notes should take a long time. Yes, patches should take a long what do you call it? Shouldn't take, excuse me. I don't think patches take a long time, but if patches take a long time, right, the number one thing that to compensate heavily for it, right, is big fucking changes. Big ass changes, right? But every time we get an update for this game, right, the changes are literally the size of my actual fucking cock. Tiny as shit. Give me a new map. Give me a new map. Not just a new killer. Sure, the Crusue's a cool killer, right? But give me a new map. Like, I'm stuck. Like, I'm so bored of playing on the same fucking maps every 5 seconds of my entire life, bro. Like, I'm so bored. You know what I mean? I'm so bored of getting the same maps over and over and over again, man. I didn't even know you could do this. Look. I'm gonna get out. Man, I'm just so bored of getting the maps. I'm literally just so bored of getting the same fucking maps every time, bro. Like, not, excuse me, not every time. I mean, getting like the same old maps every time in this game. Everything's just old and fucking reused. Literally everything's old and reused, man. It's boring. Death Hero Brian. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm sorry. I like 10 more minutes, but you know, I'm gonna start taking a break from this game, probably like a week, maybe a month. I don't fucking know. I don't want to play this game. This game literally is right now just in the shitter. There's no new content. There's no new content in this game. I want new content for this game, right? I want to be playing this game, actually have fun and stuff, right? But there's no new content. They either only buff perks fucking minorly, right? Like, I don't care. Make everything busted. I don't care. Make everything busted. The game will be a lot fun, and then go hot patch it when you guys give a fuck, okay? I don't care. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna go head off now because genuinely I need to take a break from this game in particular. This fucking game. I love it and everything, right? And especially you, Lara. But like, bro, come on. You know what I'm saying? Everyone take care. Much love and bye-bye. I hope you guys have a good fucking night, bro. Good night. Good night. I'm gonna be streaming other different, more variety now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm bored of this fucking game for now. I'm bored of this game. Take care, y'all. Take care. Take big dicks in your ass. Big dicks in your ass.